Ritika's number. She is saying she is not able to listen the voice and all. So she has requested to record. Okay.
Is Swastika Galaxy A20?
Yes.
Oh, sir, just send her that double tap on the connect to audio icon. She'll get in.
Okay. Anyways, so I'm recording the session for her. So kids, the problem here, white to play, we did this, which is a double attack as well as
Sir,
kind of
can
a
we
skewer
continue
attack as
from
well,
there?
kids. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is kind of skewer attack as well, because if the knight moves, there is an attack on the rook. Okay. Anyways, so as I discussed, if you save this, okay, then there is a loss of the knight followed by check and attack on the rook.
And loss of rook.
Okay, so loss of rook plus knight, that is 8 points you are going to lose. So better you play king to d7 so that you will protect this. Okay, and you will
Sir,
lose
we'll
only
give a night check. No. We'll give a night check, sir.
if you give the knight check, it will capture, right?
We'll capture back.
And then
we can have the.
you can save this. Okay, so
Sir, then we will give pawn. No. Not.
but instead of this, suppose
Just
before this,
capture the knight.
capture the knight.
Free.
Okay. So this is
Just
absolutely
take it
free. You are
free.
getting advantage. Okay. Now suppose if he
Yeah.
captures this, so
He's gone.
Then you can just
you can
capture it
capture
with the
back.
knight.
Yes, you can capture back with the
It's
knight, bring the
completely
attack
gone.
here. Okay.
No, sir.
And
not
the knight
with
can't
knight.
even move. The knight can't move now because the rook is pinned. So now the rook has to move or the king has to move, because then the rook is going if the knight is captured by bishop.
Yes, but then there is another problem to this kids. Okay. If this is done, okay, and if you capture this, okay, he can play this and he can pin your
Oh, wow.
bishop.
Wow.
Okay. Now your bishop will not be able to move. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what will you do now?
Someone will never think about this.
Yes. So you need to bring the support to your bishop again. Okay. Either by this way or by this way. Correct?
Yeah.
But then again, if you
Sir, but not
play
with
this,
the pawn.
correct.
We'll use support with the knight so that
Correct.
we are
Then we can castle.
developing our knight.
Okay. Now what will you play, kids, from
Easy
black side?
castle.
From black side, what will you play now?
What will you play?
Sir, we can capture the knight because it's free.
Which knight?
Sir, oh no, it's not. Wait a minute.
It's black to play.
Yes.
Black can also capture ours. Knight.
Which one?
D4.
Knight with knight?
But it has support.
Yeah, also it has support. It will do exchange. I think so. It will.
Sir,
Yes.
better than that, we can just play the bishop to c5 or e5. Bishop to c5 or e5.
But what
Actually,
will you
it's
achieve
c5.
by doing that?
We are attacking the knight.
Now, what is the use of attacking actually?
Yeah.
The attack on our knight is going.
Okay, kids, I'm giving you 2 minutes. Okay, think properly. Okay, they think for 1 move, 2 move. Okay, think for at least 2 moves and get the advantage, kids.
Okay.
Black to think. Okay, think from black side and regain your lost piece, lost knight.
Sir, I think I got it. Sir, shall I type in the chat box?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sir, I also think I got it. No. Absolutely no. Sir, is it okay if we gain?
Sir, I said the
points?
wrong one. Sorry, sir.
Is it okay if we gain 3 points, but not
Yes.
the knight?
Yeah, even that is fine. Any kind of advantage is okay, kids. Okay.
So I sent the right one right now. She actually wrote the wrong letter.
It will be
Nishka, you are saying king to f5.
No, sir, the other one. I actually sent the wrong one.
Okay, okay.
It actually misplaced. It clicked it actually.
like
No,
in just a
you
minute.
need to think again, Nishka.
Oh yeah, it's back to play.
Sir, I got it.
Okay, what is that, Rishabh?
First the pawn plays to b4.
Which
Pawn to b4.
Yes, sir.
before
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then
And then
the-
the white
the-
pawn captures.
listen. If you play this, why the pawn will capture? The knight will capture your knight actually.
yeah. Or
Oh.
else the bishop will capture. No.
Bishop will not capture actually. Knight will capture,
Yeah,
and your king cannot capture because there is an attack from the bishop. Correct?
So anyway, it's still free.
What is free?
The knight.
You are losing your knight, additional knight. I want you to
Yeah,
think
black
from black
is-
side. You guys are
yeah,
black.
black should win. Black
Yes.
should win.
Yes, black should gain.
Sir, then bishop to f4.
Bishop to
F4.
f4.
here.
No, f4.
F4 here.
Yes, sir.
No, still you are losing your knight, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We have to play the knight somewhere. Because anyways we are losing it. We have to move the knight.
What if I play this?
Then the knight will get
The rook
captured.
is gone. The rook is gone. The rook is gone.
Can he capture the rook, guys?
Oh.
Can he
No.
capture the rook?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what you need to think, kids. Before some time, okay, before some time when the position was like this, okay, situation was we cannot move this because the rook is going to be captured, right? That is the reason we played this. Okay, then he played this, we captured, he captured, right? This is how it is, right? And then we played a fantastic move from black side, okay, which is pinning the bishop. Okay, now what all things happened because of this, kids? Because the bishop is pinned, okay, we are now free to move this. Okay, he played this actually, and we are free to capture this because as the bishop is pinned, he cannot capture the rook. Correct. So before this, he has to do something like either he has to do the castling or he has to do something, right? Like move the king here or there, kind of. Correct. So suppose if he
Sir, why can't we capture the knight back?
which knight? Yeah, if you capture the knight back, correct. If you capture the knight back, here is my next move, kids.
Oh, that's
Can you move?
incredible.
Can you
That's
capture
just
this?
sad.
You cannot, right? So what you will do?
It's
Probably you will try to
incredible.
castle and save. Okay, in fact, you are not able to. I think the king is already moved or what?
Yeah, because that's
suppose
a
you-
game position.
Yes, you played
not a
this.
game from the starting.
Okay, and I gained back.
Yeah, I will capture the pawn.
Okay, now
Sir,
how is
capture
the?
the pawn?
Can you capture
The
the pawn?
situation is not great.
No, no.
Sir, the rook will capture.
Okay, let's see the situation now, kids. 2 rooks from black side, 2 rooks from white side, 1 knight and 1
Equal.
bishop, 3 plus 3, 6 points, 2 bishops, 6 points. Okay, and then 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Now we are equal,
Sir, it's equal.
correct? So the
Yeah, no advantage. The
yes,
situation is completely equal.
yes,
But
equal,
black
but
has a
better for black.
positional advantage.
Better for black. Correct.
Yeah, black has positional advantage.
Correct. Okay. So this is how you need to think, kids. Okay. What was important here? As you pin. Okay. And that is the reason I was little hesitant to capture this pawn with the knight. Okay. Instead, I would have simply captured this, let him capture, and then
Yeah.
I mean, if not,
Captured that with the
yes,
knight.
capture
Captured it
with
with
the
the
knight.
knight.
Okay. Now he
Yeah.
cannot pin. Okay. We are still having one extra knight or extra bishop, whatever you want to call. Correct. And
Yeah.
we can then convert that into a victory later on.
Yes.
Correct. So you need to think
Sir,
like
how
this,
did you
kids.
think about that so fast? All those moves.
Yeah. So that
How
is
did you
where
think
your
so
expertise comes in picture, kids. Even you will start thinking, kids. Okay. Nothing great about it. Okay. The only thing is because we have to play this within given stipulated timing. Okay. So that's the reason you need to think ahead of time. Okay. And then question arises, sir, the time is, ticking down. So how to think fast? So as I told earlier as well, okay, this secret I share with only those players who are playing the state or national. Okay, but now you are already in the batch where you have learned a lot, right? So let me tell you the secret, kids. What you need to do when your opponent is thinking, okay, you need to utilize that time as well.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
most
I
of
do
the times
that.
the kids, what they do, once his turn is done, they will either sit idle or look here and there. Don't do that, kids. Okay, you need
Sir,
to
I
think.
think in my opponent's time.
Yes, so you need to think what probably he is thinking of, and if what are the possibilities for him to play. Okay,
Yeah.
and once you understand that what all things he is going to play, you can
We
think
have to
from
think
your
that
side.
how we can counter it.
Correct. If he plays, suppose rook to e8, then what will be our plan? If he plays, suppose pawn to f6, then what will be our plan? Right? You need to think like that.
Yeah, and also we have to counter any national checkmates.
Correct. And because of that, then what
The
happens?
most important thing that to identify and counter checkmates.
Yes. And the real advantage of this, what happens, kids? When you are thinking in your opponent's time, first thing you are saving your own time, your own clock timing. Because as soon as he makes his move, you are immediately playing and push the clock, right? Press the clock.
Yeah,
And
like a pre-move.
correct. And the another advantage of this, your opponent gets into the pressure. How can my opponent play so fast? Okay, and that too with the correct moves. It's not the thing that you are playing fast and making mistakes. Correct? Because
Yes.
initially, if I ask you to
Because
save
some
your time, I can guarantee you that out of 10, 9 of your moves will be incorrect because your intention is to save the time. Okay. But is that the real purpose of ours? No. We
no,
need to
we
play
have to win
fast.
the game.
We need to play fast, but with the correct moves. Okay. And the secret for that is you think or utilize the time of your opponent. Okay.
Yeah.
And suppose if your opponent is also equally competent, he is also utilizing your time for his thinking and he is also playing fast. In that case, you have no choice but to utilize your own time for thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
But then definitely in that case, both will be thinking equally and the match probably may result into a draw. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
Sir,
coming
in
back.
that
Yes.
tournament, in my last game, my player was playing so slow. So I was just utilizing it for thinking that okay, I have this plan. When I sacrifice this, it will be a checkmate.
Correct.
But and I also was thinking about possible moves. What can it?
Very good. Yes. So definitely slowly you start taking advantage of that and converting that into a victory. Okay. Because when you get more time, you can think for more moves. You can do better
Yeah,
analysis.
For a plan.
Yes, you can do better planning. Okay.
Yes.
So anyways, kids, we captured this, he captured. Okay. And now I gave check from here. Okay. So
Wow.
as I said, instead of capturing, this is another thing that I can do, kids, right? Now, because I am already materially ahead, right? I already have one knight extra, correct? Now I'll give check. As soon as he moves, I will capture back. Okay, I'll give up my bishop, take his bishop, right? So slowly it will convert into a advantage. Now I don't have issues capturing this now, kids, right? So probably
Yes.
I'll capture. Okay, he is now giving threat from this side, kids. Okay, so we need to be aware
Sir,
of,
we
right?
can counter it. We can easily counter it by playing the knight.
Yes, we can play knight or we can move the king as well. Okay, so let's say
Yeah.
we moved the king. Okay, what is
Sir,
the reason for moving the king, kids, and not this?
avoiding
Because
the
because if you don't move this, okay, the other threat is still there, correct?
yeah.
So better to
Yeah.
move the king actually. Yeah,
Yes, and it's good that we have already captured our opponent's white squared bishop.
correct.
So
Okay.
there are no immediate checks or anything.
Yes, yes, he played this. We can capture definitely. Now there is a threat for our pawn. Okay, but then we have the bishop. Do we need to worry, kids?
No,
Okay.
no way. to worry.
Why am I playing this? Let me play this actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he captures, we will capture.
We are very happy to
Yes.
capturing that.
Now suppose if he brings this, correct? We will also bring.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
I have the protection from
Yeah.
this side. Okay. What else he
This is
can
a
do?
half open fight.
He can. We cannot do this, kids. There is one risk. If we play this, he can play this because now he has the protection.
Oh,
Correct. Okay. So let's.
anyways, one rook is gone.
Yes.
Completely gone.
Yes. So let's avoid it, kids. Okay. Now what we can do? Now we will play this first. Okay.
Sir, also if he plays, sir, also if we don't play this and play something else and not play the knight, he can
Yes.
again do that.
Correct.
Because
That's
the rook will be anyways trapped.
that is the reason I need to play these, kids. Okay. And suppose if
Yeah.
he plays this, okay, don't worry. Now we
Yeah.
will give him the offer. Okay, buy one, get one free kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, reason that we are offering is we are materially ahead. We have one extra knight. Okay. So if he is
Sir,
capturing,
we can also, sir, if we are always means materially down, no worries to exchange because it decreases our opponent's power.
if you are materially down, we should not, kids. Okay. Because our material is also going down, right? When
Yeah,
and
because
one fine moment.
when I was playing with my father, I did that and I won that game.
No, but in that case, it might happen that if you exchange all, okay, later on it will happen that you will have nothing to fight, only king.
Yeah.
Okay, and that will be the problem. So that is the reason ideally black should not capture. But as I said, suppose if the black captures, we will capture back.
We are
correct?
happy to exchange.
We are happy to exchange. Okay. Now suppose if he gives check from this side, we will come here. Okay, now there are two challenges for him.
No, not two. One, only one.
Yeah, but then either of it he will have to save, right? How will he save? How will he bring the
He
support
will
to this
move
rook?
his rook. Yeah.
He has no choice but to capture, either run away or capture, correct? So what he can do actually now? What do you think, kids, from black side?
Save his rook.
Sir, save rook, run away.
Yeah,
Right.
because why will he give his valuable rook for just a knight?
Correct. But then,
Ever.
no, but in that case, kids, you need to do the calculation. Suppose if you are losing rook by exchanging with knight, you are losing 2 points, correct? But if you just save the rook, come back here, you are losing 3 points. Correct?
Yeah.
So you need to
Yes.
think like that, kids.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So it is better. See, I'll tell you what is happening now. Okay. Suppose I captured. Now what will you do, kids?
Capture rook.
Capture rook. Okay. So I got 3 points. I lost 5 points. Okay. Correct?
Down by 2.
Okay. Down by 2 and still my chance now. Now,
Down by 1.
correct? So is this better, kids, or running away and losing? Is it better?
No.
Giving
Never.
rook is better.
Yes, because in that case, I'm losing only 1 point. Correct? So this is how you need to
Yes.
calculate. Okay, if such situation comes. And in the first place itself, as I said earlier, do not give such checks. This is of no use. You are putting yourself into the trouble in that case. Okay. So
Sir,
better.
we can still give a check. We can capture the A pawn. We
Yes.
can capture the A pawn, sir.
Correct, correct. You can think of this. You can think like this. If he comes here, then you can go back. Okay. And if he goes here, okay, now you can think something else. Suppose you go back. Correct?
Yeah, we have to save in that case.
Right. So this is how you need to think, kids. Okay. The same position, as I said, I'll tell you 80 to 85% of the kids makes this mistake, kids. Okay. They give check like this and then the king simply comes here and trouble to both.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
but
There is one more possibility, kids. Okay. After giving check, in case if he comes, you can do this as well. This is also better. You capture mine, I'll capture yours.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then the problem is now your knight is locked here. Okay. Is there a escape
Yes.
route for the knight, kids?
No, sir.
Okay.
No
And
way.
that is the reason I do not recommend this. I'm just showing you this, but I do not recommend this, kids. Okay. Because now see, now suppose it is white's turn, right? White will play this. What will you play? Suppose you brought this. I played, you played this, or you play 2 squares actually. I play this. Now
Sir,
what?
why to play? Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Now
what will
the
you play
knight
this?
is gone. Sir,
There
he
is
will
no.
attack our knight.
Yeah, that's fine. Let him attack. What will he do now? Still, he
Yeah,
cannot save,
because-
right?
Yeah, because it's anyway trapped.
Correct.
Yeah.
So what can he do? The max thing
Sir,
he can. If you are in this situation, suppose kids, if you are black, if this is your knight, what you need to do? Play this. Why this? Because the pawn structure is disturbed. Okay. तो ऐसे बोलते हैं ना कि ठीक है चलो मर जाऊंगा लेकिन मरते मरते तुम्हारा कुछ तो बिगाड़ जाऊंगा, ऐसे करते हैं ना बहुत बार अपने जो सैनिक होते हैं, वो क्या बोलते हैं, ठीक है चलो मैं खुद को नहीं बचा पा रहा हूँ लेकिन एटलीस्ट तुम्हारा कुछ बिगाड़ के तो जाऊंगा एक्चुअली जरूर. तो यू नीड टू कीप थिंकिंग लाइक दैट. ठीक है. अगर आप खुद को नहीं बचा पा रहे हो तो एटलीस्ट जो आपका शत्रु है, आपका जो ओपोनेंट है, उसका पॉन स्ट्रक्चर बिगाड़ के जाओ या ऐसा कुछ करके जाओ कि उसको बाद में ट्रबल हो जाए. अभी देखो भले ही उसके पास 2 पॉन्स है, ओके, लेकिन ये दोनों अटक गए ना, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस पॉन दे कैन नॉट मूव फर्दर. करेक्ट.
yeah. Until and unless the F pawn moves to F4.
करेक्ट.
Which it won't.
So long story short, you need to think like this, kids. Okay. तो पजल सिंपल था वैसे देखा जाए तो, मतलब just play this and your puzzle study
Yeah,
is
but
done.
it's
Okay. अगर मैं उस हिसाब से पूछूं आपको कि बच्चों क्या है, तो ये पजल ओके करेक्ट, दिस इज करेक्ट आंसर निष्का, बट वाज दैट लिमिटेड टू दैट ओनली, किड्स? नो. उसके
sir.
बाद क्या करोगे आप? हाउ विल यू टेक द गेम फर्दर? Was it really
Yeah.
better only for white? No, I shown you the position that black can also convert into the equal opportunity. I shown you that example of rook, right? Which pinned your bishop, right? So we need to analyze and think like this, kids. Okay. So that slowly, this is a slow process, kids. Okay. Slowly your game will improve. Okay. And what I simply did, I applied all the tactics and techniques that we learned so far. Double attack pata hai apne ko, pin pata hai, skewer pata hai, right? So that is what we are
Yeah.
doing. Nothing else. Have I used any other technique here, kids?
No, sir.
Not really. Correct? The only thing
No.
is you need to take the advantage of the position. Okay. Take the positional advantage, take the space advantage, make the
Take
right
the
decision.
material advantage.
Right decision at right time. If you are materially ahead, trade, that fundamental thing that which I taught to you earlier, I was simply using that for white and I could convert that into a victory, right?
Excuse
So
me,
So do we
sir.
have to join back?
No, kids, we will stop here. Yes, Abir.
Sir, do you know the scholars mate?
Yes, I know.
Many people don't identify it.
No, but we don't
Even
need to.
once it,
We should
even
not play that,
once it
kids.
happened with me.
Okay.
Once
We will
it
discuss.
happened with me.
We will discuss about it, kids, in the next session. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Bye, kids. Enjoy.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, sir.